Hi, I'm Nick. I'm a Pilates instructor, a studio owner, a mum of two, a business owner, and someone who does struggle to get to sleep at night. Also, my young kids often wake me up, and that's so frustrating when you're then lying in bed and trying to get yourself back off to sleep. So I wanted to just have a little short video today where I talk to you a little bit about some tips to help you have good sleep hygiene, and then some things you can just do maybe while you're lying in bed just to hopefully help calm the system and help you drift back off to sleep. So you really want to make sure that your sleep hygiene is really good. And you'll have heard all these things. So no high energy exercise too close to bedtime. And that can be really tricky. I'm a mum. It can be tricky to kind of fit things in. That's often when it works. But if you're struggling to get to sleep, that might be something to think about. Also, the usual, no caffeine after 3 o'clock, they say, really ideally. No sort of stimulating content. So even that goes for books. So don't be reading anything too kind of stimulating before bed. Cut down on your screen time. Bed is for sex and sleep only. No reading in there, no watching TV in there. Like really make it a sanctuary for you. I also really love things like the Neom lavender sleep spray, like just really help kind of get me off. A bath before bed. So the science around baths before beds is that yes, you're hot, but as you're cooling, that helps the body get to sleep. That's why we bath our babies before bedtime. And the other thing is obviously making sure that your room is cool, around 18 degrees. It's actually pretty cool, is what they say is the optimal temperature. So kind of try those things. That's what I always try and work on when I'm going, why is this not working? Is there any of those things that I'm not doing? I've often found that I've fallen into really bad habits of watching a film or reading like forums or something like that, something that really gets my brain thinking too close to bed, and then my brain is going crazy. The other thing to really think about is that, we have two parts to our nervous system. We have the sympathetic part, that's the fight, flight, and freeze. That's the kind of heart pumping when you feel scared part of our nervous system. And then there's the parasympathetic, which is the rest and digest. And that's the part you need to be in control to help you get to sleep. That's why you don't want to stimulate that other part. All those other things stimulate that other part. Work, kind of all of that stuff stimulates that part. And often we can be too much in that side of our nervous system and not enough in the parasympathetic. So I want us to understand that really the only conscious connection we have to the parasympathetic nervous system is through our breath. That's why breathwork is so, so important. And it's so helpful to get into a little practice so that when you need it in the middle of the night, you can kind of switch that on or off so that you can kind of settle into your sleep. So I'm going to just take you through just a really, really simple routine that you can do. You can do this in bed. I do this in bed a lot. It's not really got any movement. I'm in the studio, so I'm in my clothes, my sports clothes, but if you're in your pajamas, it's fine. If you're lying in bed, it's fine. No movement. I'm going to get you just to lie down, okay? And however you are, like, be on your back. That's the only thing I would like you to do. But I don't mind if you're got your knees bent or your knees long, like legs long. I just want you to relax and feel as relaxed. What is comfortable for you? And close down the eyes. Just have a moment. Maybe listening to your breath. What sound is it making? What about the temperature? Is it warm? Is it cool? Is it both? Can you notice it's cool as it goes in, warm as it goes out? What about a texture? Does it have a texture? Is it smooth? Is it rough? And notice how by tuning in, it's probably naturally gone slower, a little deeper, a little easier. Just kind of embrace that. And I want you just to bring your awareness now to the parts of your body that are touching a surface. So maybe you're noticing the back of your legs against your bed, back of your pelvis, back of your arms, your rib cage, your head. Feel like with every exhale, they just sink a little deeper. The head sinks deeper. The eyes can sink deeper. The tongue can fall back. The jaw can be relaxed. The ribs can feel heavier. The pelvis can sink down. The legs can just drop a little deeper. The arms can just let go of anything they feel like they need to hold on to. You are supported. You are easy. You are heavy in this moment. Our parasympathetic nervous system lives in the back of our bodies. So anytime we just tune in to the back of the body, we're helping to wake up that system, and that system is what helps us go to sleep. You just really start to let whatever you're lying on stimulate the back of your body, bringing awareness to it, bringing ease and heaviness to it. Your heels, your legs, your pelvis, your ribs, your chest, your arms, your shoulders, your fingers, your cheeks, your jaw, your eyes, your head. Now that we're feeling more in touch with that softer, easier side of ourselves, we're going to just bring some awareness to our breath and do a little breathing practice. Now, you could just breathe. I don't mind. You might be saying, Nick, this feels lovely. I just want to breathe. But if you need a little bit more help focusing the mind to help it still, then we're going to do this together. It's called a 4-7-8 breath. Breathing in for a count of 4, holding for a count of 7, and breathing out for a count of 8. 4, 7, 8. I'm going to do it together. Just take a nice breath in, breathe out so we can all be together, and then breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in and hold. And out. Quick breath in and hold and out. Breathe in, hold and out. In, hold, and out. You're going to stay with this breath now. Doing whatever feels good for you. If your mind wanders, just call it back like a kind friend and go back to your counting. Maybe your breath is finding more of a rhythm and your mind can be a little less county. Keeping your body heavy and soft.